Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. His team coming in off their first loss of the season back in Week 3. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Eagles. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cooks to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Philadelphia.
37-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down, taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 7.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Spring. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brian Thomas Jr. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. 1st down and more inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's good for our Jaguars.
It's tossed out wide for Tootin. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A run now on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. And
he will take it in himself. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. On play action. Hurts. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
26-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
First down.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. The Jaguars.
Like a design run, Hurts has it. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground. They plan on extending this drive.
And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to
at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Run over center now with 2. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion is Hunter. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Jacksonville.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. On the ground, here's Cheaton. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball back.
That is caught. What a throw. Kevin Duvernay. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Jaguars 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 10.
Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
From the
6.
shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence now.
24-yard line.
Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down. Maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
Now here's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Here's a short one. He's got screens. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 3rd and 10.
A loss of 7 yards.
Here's Lawrence. Look at that. Slipping across his body and connected. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
Complete to A.J. Brown. It's a gain.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on Gang Green, the New York Jets. And it's the veteran Evan Engram. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 79 yards for the score. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Chiefs are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kendrick Bourne. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Cowboys are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20.
To throw, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They're on the counter with Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the field goal, a 38-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Now give, running right, it is 2. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. And he'll take this one in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. They'll take this to about the 28. Ventrell Miller there to bring him down.
2 yards on the
to throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Duvernay with the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And an Eagles.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It was Darian Jones that time making the play. From 31, here is 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's got it at about the 8. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
For Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. For the lead, here is third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Now Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh! Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. From the 48-yard line. Here is second down and 9. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Tank Bigsby. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long for Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brian Thomas now in the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On the ground, it's Cheaton to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Lawrence now. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence going to give it to Cheaton. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 42.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. He'll go. Newton. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they get it rather easily. Gain of 9 on that 4th and 3.
For a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguars first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense to no gain.
So they go with the first, them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. In motion is Hunter. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. This one's caught at the 4. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll drop to throw. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
brings up third and goal.
They're going to go jet sweep on third down. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
What a stand there. 4th and goal. Game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.